We are so close to all being together, we can sense it. From hearts beating out of our chest, baby scents that whisper, I love you, to hugs and kisses from childhood. Because getting closer and closer together is priceless. Learn more about the COVID-19 vaccines at mastercard.us/getvacsupport and start something priceless.
Ford Motor Company is committed to the remembrance and celebration of Black cultural and historical moments. American history is not complete without the inclusion of the history and experience of African Americans. So we join you in honoring Juneteenth, a celebration of freedom and equality for all Americans. It is a significant marker on the journey of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for everyone. When we remember, recognize, and respect, we all move forward. The one purpose of the Ford Motor Company is to help build a better world, where every person is free to move and pursue their dreams.
All right, so still trending everywhere, rapper and reality star Trick Daddy said that Beyonce can't sing and she doesn't write her songs. He said this during a Clubhouse panel discussion. He also said Jay-Z isn't the greatest rapper alive. Take a listen.
Beyonce with her because she see money. Beyonce ain't trying to give back the music and none of that. Beyonce don't write music and Betty can sing her mother. So Beyonce can't sing. I don't like Beyonce.
Okay.
She definitely can't sing.
I don't know why they be thinking she can sing. They just
Man, I watched my godmama train Beyonce give her vocal lessons all her career, man. Beyonce can't go.
Is he kidding me?
Is he
I mean, seriously,
out of his
man.
mind?
Is he and whoever these other people were? I don't know.
Panel.
What is wrong
Clubhouse
with him?
panel.
If you don't think Beyonce can sing, it's because you know nothing about singing.
And she writes music too. He said she don't write her music.
I don't like Beyonce.
Yes, she does.
Well, okay, cool. That's really what you wanted to say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's got some hateration.
Because you a hater. But I can tell you right now, flat out, I have seen everybody. Everybody from
All
the
the
60s
entertainers,
on up until now. I am flat out telling you this woman can flat out sing. Just go play Love on Top. And when you get through, come back to me. I want you to watch how many times this woman modulates in this song. Then come back to me. And then, come on.
Well, you know,
Why
the
are we
Beehive,
against each other so much, though? Why are we like this?
understand that.
What's that about?
you know.
As much good as she does and giving back, and she was writing them.
I think that's why, you know, because she's so good. You know,
she
she's
is
so good
the
at everything.
most major star on this planet right now.
Yeah. Well, the Beehive certainly agrees with you, Steve. They've been just going in on Trick Daddy. And Miami rapper Trina said that she is not in it, and she posted a video of Beyonce saying queen, okay? Calling Beyonce queen. All right, I'm not in this Trick Daddy foolishness you all got going on. These
I mean,
shenanigans.
I'm pretty sure it don't matter to Beyonce what he say. I can promise you it ain't swaying the thing. But dog, come on, man.
Yeah.
I don't think she
And you
has
say
yet to
Jay-Z
respond.
ain't, what did he say about Jay-Z?
Isn't the greatest rapper alive.
Okay, who is?
Who is?
He didn't say.
It
It's
damn
not
sure ain't
you,
Trick Daddy.
Trick Daddy.
Damn sure ain't Trick
What'd you
Daddy.
say, Junior?
It damn sure ain't Trick. We know that. We can start eliminate rappers. We're gonna start right here. Trick.
We
Right
don't
there
need
off
that
the top.
kind of hate.
I don't even know him, but I mean,
Yeah.
I just
That
the
wasn't even
Beyonce
necessary.
statement, the Jay-Z statement, crazy too.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm used to the hate in hip hop. They battle all the time. So you ain't this, you ain't that. But Beyonce, you need to sit down somewhere.
Just sit down.
You
I'll
really
tell you
don't
two
understand
things
me.
Trick ain't good at. Rapping or talking. Neither one of them he is good at either one of them damn things right there.
Well, one
I'm
thing
sorry.
about it though, Junior, if you're not a good speaker, I find that hard to translate into rap. I'm not a rap connoisseur or the best person to speak on it, and I'll be the first to admit that. But if you're not a good talker, very hard to translate that into rap, because that's all it is talking to music.
But why though? I mean, why do you say stuff like that? Why, you know?
Because he want attention.
Why would you? Yeah.
We always
want
tearing
attention.
each other down.
Uh-huh.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Sad.
I sure would like to know who he thinks can sing.
Is a good singer. Interesting.
No idea.
All right, Steve, let's move on. Time now for today's headlines.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
And Tripp, and here we go with the news. Republicans in the U.S. Senate in a test vote yesterday on legislation by Democrats designed to strengthen voting rights on the federal level. The Republicans successfully blocked it. The push for stronger voting rights by Democrats is a reaction to GOP efforts in at least 14 states to restrict access to the ballot box in the wake of the 2020 election, which apparently they really haven't gotten over. Senate Majority Leader Charles Schumer says what the GOP is really doing is tantamount to setting things up to steal future elections.
There is no principle behind these laws. Not fraud, not election integrity, not security, not better election administration. Blatant partisan electoral advantage.
And Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, the Republican leader, he sees obviously things differently.
It would shatter a decades-old understanding that campaign finance law should have a bipartisan referee and turn the Federal Election Commission into a partisan majority cudgel for Democrats to wield.
And that is how he sees that the Democratic bill would expand access to mail-in voting and change the way congressional districts are drawn, among many other things. Okay, the Biden administration is admitting that when it comes to the president's goal of having at least 70% of the U.S. adult population at least partially vaccinated, like, if you have Pfizer or Moderna, at least the first shot by July 4th, basically close but no cigar. Well, close and maybe a half a cigar. Mr. Biden used that 70% number to mark the country's return to normalcy. However, percentages are close, and the country is pretty much reopening again, returning to normal in many, many places. However, there are some regional differences. Apparently, when it comes to vaccination levels, some northeastern states have well exceeded the White House's goal, while the rate of inoculations is severely low in some southern states. In Connecticut, a lawsuit accuses Bridgeport's acting police chief, Rebecca Garcia, of retaliating against a black captain because he heads up the local Guardians organization, which represents black police officers. Captain Lonnie Blackwell says he's been subjected to harassment, ridicule, unfavorable employment practices, and other stuff because of his leadership role. He has complained about it. Nothing is done. The federal civil rights lawsuit has been filed against the city of Bridgeport, Connecticut, and also that acting police chief, Rebecca Garcia. Finally, if you want to do your wedding over, now that the pandemic restrictions are being lifted all over the place, you better hurry up, because folks in the wedding industry say they're being swamped.
Love and marriage, love and marriage.
Goes together like a horse carriage in the month of June, especially. Planners say they've already nailed down celebrations to 2023. Nobody asked me. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Been thinking about McDonald's all day. Can't get it off my mind. I can already taste it. Ooh, got my mind on my mouth and my mouth ready for some Mickey D's deal.
There's a deal for every moment at McDonald's.
Right now, get 2 of your favorites for just $3.50. Mix and match a classic McChicken, a hot and spicy McChicken, or a juicy McDouble. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal. Single item at regular price.
From the Dan Patrick Podcast Network, iHeartRadio, Joy Road Entertainment, Workhouse Media, and Sugar 23 comes a new podcast, Westward.
Hi, I'm Jerry West, longtime basketball player, longtime executive. Very proud of my association with the Los Angeles Lakers for numerous years. And now I'm with the Los Angeles Clippers working for Steve Ballmer, who hopes to change the landscape of basketball in Los Angeles.
This is the story of basketball in LA and a rivalry 35 years in the making.
This is not about the Clippers unrooting the Lakers from their pedestal. That will never happen. But for 7 straight years, the Clippers had the best team in Los Angeles.
Listen to Westward on the iHeartRadio app, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.